my practical people, and welcome back to another episode of The Practical Therapist. It's me. I'm at my local grocery store, and today's episode is a follow-up of a podcast that I did about a trip to the grocery store. So here, this is a place where I shop, and if you are looking at my screen now, you see a variety of apples. So if you had your child with you, let's say you're getting off work, you picked your child up from preschool or school or daycare, even within a 5 to 15 or 20 minute grocery shopping trip, here's an opportunity and here's an example of where you can use fruits and vegetables as a way to target categorization and receptive language skills. So let's say you need to pick up some apples, let's say for a school snack. As you see, you have a variety of apples here. You have some red apples, you have some green apples, you have some dark red apples, and all the way down the line. So if you were with your child, the first thing you can do to work on receptive language in a directive would be, okay, let's get some apples. So we know here that these are what apples look like compared to oranges here, and you would have oranges right here. So if you have oranges here and apples here, and you gave your child a directive, all right, let's get some oranges, you would expect your child to come over here and pick up the oranges. Or you can point out the oranges and say, okay, let's get some oranges. If you wanted to have your child get some apples and different colored apples, you can say, all right, DeMarcus, I need 2 apples, 2 red apples, and I need 3 green apples. So this would be an example of you using fruits and vegetables during a shopping trip. So we've got the fruits. Let's go over to some vegetables here. All right, making my way over to the vegetable section here. We have squash, we have Brussels sprouts, we have asparagus, and we have cucumbers. Also, we have some okra and we have some green beans, and we have a variety of greens over here and some red cabbage. So again, you can also describe certain food items here. So let's say if you wanted to pick up some vegetables for dinner, you could name some of the different vegetable items that you would also be looking to pick up. You could say, all right, Stephanie, now here we are. We're over here at the vegetables. We need to get some squash. Squash is yellow, or squash could be green. Okay, we need to get some Brussels sprouts. You can point out what Brussels sprouts look like. You can point out what asparagus is. You can also show your child corn. Here's the corn with the stalk on. But again, from my podcast, we talked about pulling the stalk off of the corn and talking about the texture. So if you were to take the corn, and obviously I'm not going to do this right now because I'm not buying it, but if you were to take the stalk and pull it back, you would see underneath that the stalk would reveal that bumpy texture, and you can contrast the bumpy texture of corn with more of the smooth texture of squash. Also, for additional variety, we have some more fruits over here. We have grapes. Again, grapes are a great fruit that has different colors for color contrast. You have your red grapes and you have your green grapes. You also have different berries. We talked about strawberries here. Strawberries are red. We have blueberries, which are sort of a purplish color. We have your blackberries. We have your raspberries. We have cranberries. Speaking of which, I actually do need to go pick some of these up after I finish recording. I've been waiting on these cranberries to come out. But again, this is an example of how you can improve your child's receptive vocabulary by just naming a variety of fruits and vegetables in your local grocery store. So I hope you guys found this video and helpful and insightful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, take care. Let me go ahead and get these cranberries while I'm thinking about it.